Hey y'all, welcome back to Bohemia with Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart Readings, and today we are going to do a video, as the title probably suggests, to see what it would be like to celebrate holidays and ceremonies with this person. Okay, it is actually Halloween when I'm filming this, hence the colors that we have here. We also have some fortune cookies. I picked cards from different traditions. We have like Season of the Witch, and we have Santa Muerte. We have some of my index card ones, and all different styles. Okay, different styles, so that we can see what would this person be like if we invited them to our sacred holidays and celebrations. How would they act? Okay, would it be something worth involving them in? Would it be a bad energy? Would they understand us? And I was just thinking about the holiday season, and I was thinking how someone who had a lot of Virgo in their chart before told me like, well, you can't just like, you celebrate things too much. Like, you're always celebrating something every month, every week you're celebrating something. And I was just like, for real? For real? Like, some cultures are basically entirely built on their ceremonies and everything. Like, life is ceremonial, right? We have seasons, we have solstices, we have full moons. So this is just like this is, to counteract those energies. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. We have our creamsicle shell for option A. We have our tiger's iron, which kind of looks like a little candy corn here, for option B. And we have our orange calcite here for option C. My nails were supposed to be completely different shape, different style, and the universe said, nope, what you're gonna be for Halloween is a chocolate fiend. These are supposed to be like little chocolate bars. And it's literally like, one of them has a little monster claw, and it says it's like the chocolate fiend. But I'm sweet as all that, so I think I'm the chocolate everyone fiends for. So anyways, we're gonna have a good time, y'all, and get into these readings, and we will in fact open a fortune cookie for you. Yes. Very Pisces, I know, but we will. So I'll see you at the jump, okay? All right, here we are, y'all. If you are coming in on option 1, we are going to get into your reading. So what would this person be like ceremonially or coming into the holidays? All right, we're going to start with the big index cards and go into the smaller oracles and tarots. So for this person, we have flawed. All right, they would already be kind of awkward or not, not a normal disaster. Oh no, what else do we have in here? This is why I blocked you. This person, they look like they're gonna embarrass you. Is this like one of those like holiday comedy shows? And we have Palo. So this person could yeah, this person would be a hot mess. If it was a casual holiday, they would just, it would be a problem, I think is what it would be. I feel like they would be embarrassing. They would say all the wrong things to all the wrong people around. They might be very clumsy. They could make you late. Like, every single thing that you would be like, this is a faux pas. Like, don't say this to my grandpa. Don't do this to my dad. Show up at this time. Don't, dress like this. Say thank you for your food. Or we pray before we eat. Whatever it is, they would do all the opposite, all the wrong thing. They would just scramble it all up, make a mess of it. And you're like, this is why I blocked you before. Some of you are asking about someone you have blocked, and they're like, how are they coming to the holidays? Ancestors at the table like, no. We have spell, manifestation. So some of you are trying to change this person with some magic, and I don't know if it works, because this person seems to have an arrogancy to magic, and it's almost like they just try to absorb it and use it their way. Like they're like an unwoke transmuter, okay? So they can transmute energy that comes their way and use it for their own benefit, but it might not be fully conscious. I think it's semi-conscious. Like, they know they can get their own way. If someone pushes energy against them, they can switch it up their way. But there's an arrogancy there, okay? So you might be trying to manifest something. You said, let me do a little spell. Maybe I can get them to settle down and behave for winter holidays or something, okay? Let's see what songs we got for this. Oh, not songs, sorry. These are ancestor words here. Release. The ancestor said, release it. Goodbye. Throw it back. Multiverses. This is always the card they give to say, out of all the billions and billions of people, and not only the universe, but in the multiverse, this is the creature you're trying to connect with. So there's just going to be a big no. If this is something ceremonial, if this is something that is like a spiritual holiday, it's a no. Like your spirit crew and your ancestors are like, look, this is the big state. Oh my gosh. They're like, this person doesn't need to be coming to, you know, kind of sacred cultural or spiritual events like holidays. They just don't. They don't just don't. Alchemy, they're like, the alchemy has to be right, and they said alchemy with monsters. So this person, I don't know, they could have it in them where maybe they don't really truly respect the culture, or they think like they're demonizing it or something, right? Like, oh, this isn't, you know, ooh, Hanukkah must be bad, right? Or Kwanzaa so must be evil because it's not, you know. So it could be something like that, right? So this person could have that, and your spirit crew's like, they throw the energy off, they need some healing. No. Okay, this could also be someone who just purposely like makes all of this chaos because they want attention. They want, like, why is the energy on everyone else? Why don't they have your attention? And it's just like this petty, clingy, like not just letting you be happy and join into this other energy that's not about them. Okay, wow. Let's look. Okay, we have a few more oracles. Actually, let's jump into tarot, then we'll go back to oracle. So we have the Five of Swords reverse, Judgment reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. I just let however many cards come out that wanted to come out. Two of Cups. Like, see, the thing about this is, like, y'all about to be the person who will bring someone you know your family's not gonna like and that you know is, like, kind of messed up and then be mad when people want to, like, say something. They're like, I don't want my kids over there by them. And they're like, you're like, why would you say that? And they're like, because look at them. What's wrong with them? You're just like, they're fine. They just look like that. This is literally like, you already know that we wouldn't like this person. Or you already know we specifically told you we don't like this person. Why are you bringing them to my wedding? Like, why? Like, what are you doing over here? Because I love them. I'm trying to prove that I have love too. It doesn't matter. It's just your marriage. Look, the candle just sent a spark too. So Page of Swords reverse and the Sun reverse. Yeah, someone literally, I don't know what this is, but someone literally might not want this person around their kids, okay? There could be a Leo that doesn't like them. There could be some air signs that don't like them, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There could be children who just start saying something and are just like, I don't think you guys should be together. Of course, this could be a friend. You might not be asking for someone romantically, but it does not look like they're very approved, okay? People feel like, man, you really just sprung this on us and we're not supposed to say anything because we have to be accommodating and give this person a plate of food now. Like, cousins, like, that could have been my plate of food. Like, I actually went and celebrated correctly, or I actually, you know, helped prepare for the event or whatever. Now, I don't get something because you brought this knucklehead. So people just seem really pressed about it, and it's like they're trying not to be judgmental, but they're also like, how can we not? Look at this disaster. Like, why is this person here? Okay, let's see. We have Spider, Silence, and Seduction. So yeah, this person, like, I'm not feeling the Two of Cups here as like, yay, soulmate, woo woo. Like, it feels like, it reminds, like, I recognize this energy. It just reminds me of, like, when, you know, like, let's say your cousin or someone has a relationship that's like toxic-y, and you, like, everyone kind of knows by now, but then this person's gonna come around and, like, try to charm you. They could have, like, a Libra rising, right? They're gonna try to charm you as if you guys don't know what's been going on behind the scenes, and they're gonna try to be like, oh, see, look, we're just like the perfect soulmates. Actually, we're gonna take pictures for our Facebook in your house, like at your event, to show how much soulmates we are, right? So people will feel like that. They're just like, oh, what are you guys doing? Like, this person's energy is off. Like, yeah, it's like this person's weird when they sit there quietly, but then when they talk, everyone's like, never mind, weirder. And they feel like, yeah, this person is just like, is this just a part of your guys' triangulation that you just are wanting to get everyone worked up so you can be like, oh, see, we're ride or die, no one can break us up, and you're just gonna go home and get it on? Like, what is going on here? People have questions, okay? They just feel like, wow. Okay. We have Action, So yeah, I think the more that there's like this rough energy and rough kind of vibe here, that this person seems to like it. Like they want there to be a little bit of conflict, or they want there to be some way to get attention back to them, and maybe to kind of like change the energy and press the energy so they can take off and leave. This does sound like Leos actually. When I've had people around me that date unstable Leos, this is exactly how they act. We also have earth signs here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We have air signs. There is some water energy here. It could be a Pisces that's not letting go of somebody, or a water sign not letting go, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, of somebody. But y'all, it just it doesn't seem like the time or the place. Okay, yes, so here with this card, it's like somebody trying to front that they are this superhero, but it's like we can still see your disguise behind the scenes. It's like a marvelous being. You neglected to remove your face frames, like you forgot to remove your true identity that we can see on you right now. Okay, so we have Lakshmi, you are an alchemist. We got alchemy twice. You create your abundance, and namaste, acknowledge the divine spark within yourself and life. So again, I think that they will be charming. They could have Venus rising in their first house. They could have Libra or Taurus rising. I think they'll come off that way, but there's also, I think this is what's been bothering me. There's kind of this vibe with the, like where it said Palo and stuff, where they might try to, somehow either make an image or make money off of the holiday time, or if it's a ceremony. I feel like there's this power trip that this person would have. So let's say that you take them to like an indigenous ceremony or holiday of your people, and then this person's gonna be like, oh yeah, well I went to this, and act like they're so powerful, and like it's almost like they use it as a foothold into the family or into the culture or into the friend group, and like, well see, I was at this now, so y'all can't get rid of me, right? Like this kind of toxic maneuvering. I see fire signs that have combos with Taurus or Cancer do that a lot, like that kind of maneuvering, and Libra is good at that too. So that's what I'm seeing for that. Okay, we have Queen of Cups reverse and Ace of Wands reverse. I would say don't do it for the D or any other letter. Yeah, it feels like this, I don't know who y'all asked about, but this feels like a connection that's meant to kind of go away, and you're like trying to force it back by like forcing these like kind of, it's almost like faux memories for the gram or wherever, and to try to, yeah, build your guys' sexual energy and all this friction and stuff. And again, it feels like you know that this isn't the place or the celebration or the ceremony for it. You know that people aren't supporting it, and you're almost trying to use that friction to push this connection together, or like do like make people like socially kind of embarrass people into like co-signing your guys' connection, so that you can like seem like, oh see, everyone approves of us. Like it really is this like pseudo Libra stuff with it. So I just feel like, yeah, it doesn't look like you're gonna end up being happy. It doesn't look like it goes how you want it to go. They could be trying to leave early, like you guys might hook up, but after all, like you will feel very discontent. It's like you'll be frustrated and mad at them for how they acted, and like you'll sense that it doesn't work, but at the same time you're not going to want to admit that everyone else is right what they were saying, so then you feel like you have to just stay with this person. So I don't know, I feel like a lot of you asked for like your ex or someone you already know is not compatible or doesn't respect your traditions, or like has no respect for your family or whatever, and that wasn't that wasn't one that I would say yes. I would say keep this person far away from your different ceremonies, whether it's full moon things or whatever. They don't seem to be needing to go to like your nephew's bar mitzvah or whatever. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for option one. It's a no. It's a no. It's a no. All right, for option two, those of you that chose the, oh wait, I always do this, reverse back. We have to do the fortune cookie. Okay, let's get something good for you. I hope this is a good fortune cookie. For option A, your fortune cookie. Okay, those who chose the Creamsicle seashell. Let's see, actually I usually break it in here already. And let me know down below, what are your like traditions of how you do a fortune cookie. So I usually break mine in here, and then if I like the fortune, I take a bite of the cookie. Some of them aren't good, but some of them are. These are actually good. Okay, let's see. So loud, I'm sorry y'all. I should have warned you. All right, here we go. It's on this side. Ooh. It says, luck will visit you on the next new moon. Yay! It's like woo-woo. Love will visit you on the next new moon. Option 1. Woo-hoo-hoo. So if you want to like do a little, I don't know if you can screenshot it, if it will focus. All right. And if you want to take a nibble, here you go. You take a nibble of your fortune cookie. Get some essence of it, okay? If you like that fortune, luck coming in on the next new moon. And we are literally on the full moon right now, so that's in 2 weeks from when I'm recording this. There you go, option 1. See, we needed something a little sweet for you. All right, option 2 or option B with the tiger's iron seashell, or it's a crystal, y'all. You can see that clearly. Okay, let's see. Let's see if you fare better than option 1 did. 4, should this person come to holidays or be involved in ceremonies with you, okay? We're gonna start with my big cards, my index cards, and some bigger oracles, and then we'll go into other tarots and oracles. So we have loved ones past. This could be something that has to do, like maybe it's like today, like Halloween. Maybe it is having to do with, you're wondering how they would go to like a celebration of life for loved ones who have passed, or you're wondering how someone who passed away would think of them. Like what would they think of them being involved in these things? Okay. Let me see what this is. We have days, stay. Okay, so they could stay for a while. Maybe this would be something that's like a family reunion or something where, like, okay, you would have to like pack up and come stay way out yonder at our house instead of trying to get like you. This is cute. Okay, let me just do that. This is cute. So I feel like, yeah, so far we got good energy. We got good energy here. Because this person is saying, trying to get like you, okay? So that's a little African-American vernacular, but basically, you know, they're going to be trying to fit into the vibe, okay? They're going to be appreciating how you're rocking yourself, what your parameters are, what your boundaries are, and things of that nature. So I love that. We have staff, stability, and they're stable. Y'all, look, bring them to dinner right now. They're stable, they're steamy, they're attractive, okay? I think people are going to like them being around, and they'll probably say, oh, Grandma would have loved you. Look at you strapping handsome over there. You got manners too? You look, you're going to come and help in the kitchen because that's what we do around here? Ooh, yes, bring this one around again. Okay, so people are going to be liking that. Your ancestors say music, so this person could be a musician. People could like to hear them sing, or they might just have the right plug. If someone's like, give them the aux cord, okay? Where'd you get this playlist from? You a DJ? Okay, or they could really love the music of your ceremony, okay? If there is, you know, festival going on. I do feel more festival, like a holiday festival, because it says going on for days. They will love to hear the music, and maybe you guys go out in the streets and dance and stuff, and they will love that. The food, yeah, this feels like one of those like long days or something. Maybe it's like, some of you might be thinking like Mardi Gras or something. There's just a lot going on, okay? Reminds me of like a holy, let's see, we have the ether. So this person's gonna be vibing. They're gonna be vibing for sure. We have water energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Taurus, we have Aquarius, we have, I already said that, okay. Yeah. Uranus. We definitely have strong Aquarius energy. So this person could be completely different than your background, or completely different than your ceremony, but they're going to have fun. They're going to get a little giggle. They're going to be feeling full of life. They're going to have so many emotions and waves, but there's someone who's very good at surfing energy. They remind me of an Aquarius. An open-minded and Aquarius is so fun to travel with, so fun to see interact with different groups of people, because healthy Aquariuses that are on their higher vibe, they're not trying to consume and take the energy. They're just watching and listening and letting you reveal who you are to them. And they just let the energy like just surf, just coast, and they're at home in any situation, any demographic. And it's not an act, it's not a facade, and it's not them again taking energy. It's them just truly like communing with the energy that's there and letting you show who you are and have a good time and amplify that. So this person feels like that kind of energy. All right, let's grab some tarot. We have the Justice card. Yeah, I feel like this is a good fit. We do have the Three of Swords. So it could be that you have gotten out of a breakup, or this person has, or maybe you guys are having to be friends. Yeah, there definitely could be some kind of breakup here with this. Maybe this person is divorced from you now for some of you too. And so you're wondering, should I still invite them? And that's why we have the loved ones past. Maybe they were a favorite of like a grandparent who had passed away, and you guys were married or together at that time. And now you're not together like that, but you're trying to learn how to be friends. And I do see that that's going to be going easier. Yeah, King of Swords, it's going to be going a lot easier as you move forward. You seem to have the support of your guides as well. Some of you are not in contact with this person, or you're afraid to have this kind of discussion. Again, we have the Fool. So this is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, heavy. Okay, look at all of these are air cards. We have the Four of Cups too. We did have Cancer energy and water energy earlier as well. So I feel like, yeah, I think this is a person that if they're not in your life, you just feel sad. Like, why? Why are you not here? Like, I don't care. Like, let's co-parent. I don't care. Bring your new wife. Like, you know, you guys might have a child together, and it's just like, no, we just belong communing with each other. Four of Swords. It's almost like the only time we're going to be apart is when we're dead. We have the King of Pentacles. So yeah, some of you, this is definitely someone you were with for a long time, and it just makes sense. It's almost like you're over here like my new husband and my old husband can learn to get along, whatever. Like the child won't care. Will be like, hey, uncle. Is that your ex-boyfriend, mom? Someone said that's your ex-boyfriend. But that's what I feel like for some of you, and this person will just really fit in whatever are the strange, unique dynamics for you guys. It works. We have ancestors. So again, your ancestors and spirit crew really like this person. Wow. Okay, they're gonna feel them too. You're going to feel the presence of your ancestors in this ceremony or at this event, because it says an ancient chill walking down the spine. So deep, only roots of your soil, okay, can feel that. So we have journey. Oh, sorry, I think I had a video get done editing and it's talking in the background. There we go. I was like, what is this talking? It's not spirits, y'all. Look, as the ancestor card comes, you start hearing some whispering in the background. You're like, oh my gosh, is that spirits? That was me on a video that I just finished editing for y'all and will be uploading now. Got quite a few in the queue. I'm on a roll, y'all. Okay, so we have a journey. This person is going to journey with you. It says, walkers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you hone. So this person is going to be so brave. They're going to be like, look, here's my little traditions. I don't know what I'm supposed to bring to this gig, but this is what I would have brought to my house if we were having this event, you know, similar event. I don't know what you want, but I'm open. Like, as much as I'm in my own traditions, I am open. Teach me. If this is an earth sign, they are surprisingly open. Again, it could be that Uranus in their chart. We have the sign of Uranus, which says Ruckus from my index cards. And then we have the Fool, which is also Uranus. There could also be Aries in their chart. And again, look, they're all carrying. They're coming. They don't come empty-handed. They're coming carrying something. And this one has a heart on it. This one's a treasure chest. All right, they're ready to be the Fool. They're ready to learn and say, let's go on this journey. Teach me what I need to know. How do I be respectful of your culture? Some of you are trying to plan like a wedding, and you're trying to see, could this person honor that the sacredness of certain traditions we have? Because I mean, obviously, if I love this person, we're going to get married. Our ancestors will be blending and merging together, and I just want to know that we can do that. Then you have healer. Listen as the medicine bleeds through her teeth, a river of mercy blessed by mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. So, wow, that feels deep. I feel like this person, it's such a friendly energy, but this is a very deep friendship or kinship that's there. Even if it is something that you want to push into more romantic endeavors, or if you are again getting married or something and that's already worked out, this is someone who is like a deep soul friend, okay? Like soul mate. They're your mate as well, not just in the reproductive sense, but as in a friend too. And we have power number 22 and the feather. So this person's going to be able to see you. You might be getting initiated into something and you bring this person. You might be, receiving your spiritual crown. You could be in some deeper ceremony and this person might not understand it yet, but they will have respect. They will be proud of you and they will be supportive of you and willing to, like, it's not going to scare them away. Okay. They're not going to be rude. Completely different than number one. Okay. And so this is going to be so beautiful. It's only those, it's going to be something rare. It's like they see a side of you that most people never see as they're seeing you in this celebration or this holiday or this ceremony, okay? We have wisdom. Yeah, literally, it helps them grow. It helps them get information. Some of you, this could be a ceremony by water or a holiday out by the water. And it feels deeply spiritual. It feels like it changes you. Right? It feels like it's a, again, journey. I was gonna say it's a journey. It's not just a trip. It's not, oh, I went on holiday, I went on vacay, right? This was a journey. This was some kind of pilgrimage. Even if it is something more casual that you think you're planning, it's like you guys go out to an island and it's like magic for you, right? You feel the depths of the water. You feel the changes of the seasons or whatever's going on. So they definitely are up for it. And so they're going to want more because they said, this little alien card says, this won't remotely satisfy my hunger. And it says, it is not intended to. You're like, this is just the beginning, right? We have the full year. They might want to initiate in your path. You might be shocked. So if you are in, I don't know why I'm getting like Ifa, or if you're in a certain path and traditions and you're like, well, come because I finally, like, I have a certain ceremony and I'll be receiving certain rites and I would love for you to be there, as my bestie or as my love. And this person will be like, oh my gosh, like it will move their spirit. And they will either want to do the equivalent to their traditions if it's a closed ceremony that they're not allowed, because they do show that they have their traditions and they will seek that out. They will be respectful and they will shut their mouth and listen. Okay, that's the important thing. Or if it is a path that, could be open to them as well, because you guys are similar enough backgrounds or whatever, they will be like, it will strike their spirit. They'll say, I need to, like, this is my path. Like, I need to do this. So I don't feel like you have to hide yourself from this person. Eclipse. Acknowledge the illusions. Know your truth. Okay, it's gonna really strike with them and they're gonna be able to be humble and allow like you to have that time. Let your family have the shine. Let you guys celebrate and let it not be about them. Okay, waxing moon. Breathe energy into what you love. So yeah, they're just, again, they're gonna be hungry for this connection. They might love the way you are with your family, with your spiritual people, how you celebrate, how you just all of it. Okay. We have the Three of Wands. Look at this person's going and they're trying to do a prayer and an offering now, and they've done a ceremony with the trees. It's like a whole world opens up for them. Again, this is my path, or I understand a similar path and we can walk alongside each other. This has encouraged me to go get my rights and my traditions, to go talk to my ancestors, or to go reclaim my holidays, right? Four of Swords reversed. They feel woke. They feel very woke. And we have the Magician reversed. So they might get a little overzealous and they'll have to go very quickly and find an elder, or, find out what is the equivalent for their culture or their, their spiritual traditions, or, they might call, okay, mom, like, I'm super hyped, but what do we do for ancestor season? Like, what do we do? Like, this is so cool, man. I love how they are over here. That, like, I want to do something too. Like, why don't we do that, right? Or what is our tradition and how can we amplify that kind of vibe? So I like this person. Again, it is a very friendly vibe. But it's something that I think maybe your spirit even needs to teach them that. You might kind of owe that enlightenment to them in a way. Where they haven't, like, I don't know, your spirit might be supposed to push them along that path, or allow them the opportunity to go down that path by seeing your example. Okay. All right, y'all. So let me go ahead and put this to the side, and we're gonna get your fortune cookie. I almost forgot for group A1, like the sauce. No. If you're in LA, you know what I mean. They would say that on the radio. A1 like the sauce for one of the DJs. Okay. Trying to semi-sort them, y'all, because this is a lot of cards. And Hemi gets overwhelmed. And these stick. Okay. I'm so excited that we got the fortune cookies. Alright. So, your fortune cookie. Let's see, that's the open one, that's the crushed one, that's number 3. Okay, this is yours. It's gonna get a little loud, okay? So for your fortune, I always break mine in the package and then I open it. And if I like the fortune, I eat a bit of the cookie, okay? That's what I do. So what are your traditions for how you do this? Let me know down below. So we're gonna go ahead for option number 2, those who chose the tiger's iron here. And we're gonna crack it. Open it up. Alright. And let me see which direction. Alright, here we go. Ooh. It says, you will always have good luck in your personal affairs. Yes. Okay, so here, have some of your cookie if you like that. It looks like it's a little fish trying to kiss you. Little fish kiss. Hey, from a Pisces. Here, let me see if I can get it for those who might want to screenshot it. This camera is not the best for like details, but alright. So that is yours. You will always have good luck in your personal affairs. Hey, what kind of affairs are we talking about? All right, so that is it for you, Group B, Tiger's Iron. Please go ahead and comment down below all the insights, informations. What did you find out? Was it juicy? And we will talk to you again on another one. All right, Group 3. If you chose the orange calcite, we're going to see, is this person good to have at holidays or ceremonies? Okay, it's kind of 50-50 so far. Let me know if you guys like this topic, and stick around because at the end we will pull your fortune cookie. Okay, so let's start with the big index cards, then we'll do some oracle, and then into like tarot and stuff. We have a real one. Oh snap, I think it's a yes. I think it might be. Let's see, it said girl. So you're gonna have some stories after this situation, because they're just probably gonna be so funny, or something's gonna be going on, or they will be like that. They're gonna be like, girl, do you know what just happened at this event? They're a fan. Wow, they're a fan. You did that. You did that. It was glorious. But look, what that mean? They're gonna be loud, okay? Because they're always just gonna be like, or they could just be kind of a little bit critical, like Virgo. So they could either have some like Sag, Leo, Aries in their chart, where it's just like, you're like, let it finish, then you'll know what they're doing, right? Aries can never wait till the end of the dang anything. They gotta ask you as soon as it starts, what are they doing that for? Why are they lighting that? What's that? Are we gonna eat that? Shut up. You'll see in like 5 seconds. Or they could be Virgo, where they're just like, why are they doing it that way? What's that smell? Is that organic? No, right? So why don't they have this translated? I can't read this. So it's like, what that mean? Okay, what's this saying? They could have a lot of questions, all right? But they are a real one. They will be a fan. And look, they will talk afterwards. So if this is something that's closed, you have to tell them, no, you close your mouth, okay? They could have mercurial placements, Virgo, Gemini. All right, also some Libra, because you know they be talking. All right, let's see. We have spirit of initiation, so they'll be all in it too. They might try to be helpful. They could be like, well, let me try. They'll go along with it. You know, if it was something like some little event or presentation kind of thing going on, they'll be like, you know, they would volunteer, or they would go along with it, but they would probably be asking a lot of questions. And you're like, quiet, they can hear you, there's a mic up here, you know. They'll probably be asking some questions about things, or they might just not want to do it wrong. I know Virgos are like, that's just because we don't want to do it wrong. Same for you know, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus as well. But they'll be a good like a good sport about things, and a real one, okay? And they will try to go along with it as best as they can understand, you know. So yeah, evil knows not. So this is something that will be very beautiful, something like the evil eye can't touch it. Okay, we have, yes, we have rain, and I wrote it in 3 different languages. So it says rain, Geshem, and Yuvia. So yeah, if there are multiple, I felt that the multiple languages, or you know, something like that, they will still be very moved by it. Again, they could be like, well, I want to understand more what's going on. They could be still asking a lot of questions, but they're going to feel very moved, and they're going to be like, that was beautiful in every language, or it was still so great to celebrate and all. So like, it's, for instance, if it's like a wedding that you're taking them to, and they're speaking in Hebrew or in Spanish or something, that they will be like, well, I couldn't understand that. I wish I could know what did it mean, everything they were doing and all those little things they were doing, but it was so beautiful and it was so moving to me. Maybe they will even cry, to be honest. They could either laugh so hard they cry, depending on the holiday, or they could just be so moved that they will cry. And this will feel like it's such a beautiful thing. It will just feel very untouchable. They will feel the love or the joy or the seriousness of the event. So again, information. This person's so inquisitive. They have to have like a either some personal planets in their 3rd or 6th house, or a rising or midheaven that's Gemini, Virgo, or has like Mercury on it. They could have strong Aquarius or Libra in their chart, or 11th or 7th house as well. Okay. Crystalline. So, and there is earth energy that's coming up a lot too. So yeah, they will just want to be like, okay, like fine, we're to the eating part or whatever, like break it down for me. Like I need to concretely understand what was going on. But again, they're a real one. They're gonna stick it out. They're gonna be like, no, it's okay, like I don't understand why we had to get bit by bugs, but but that's all right. You know, I'm gonna put this little, good thing I'm prepared, I'm gonna put this little bug spray around this cabin. We're gonna go into night 3 of this, you know, initiation, whatever's going on. So, and this is, I feel unloved. So I feel like this is you. You might take it the wrong way and feel like they're not enjoying themselves because they're asking questions, but really for them, that's what they're doing because they care. Like they're, like if they didn't like it, I feel like this person would just leave. They would be like, girl, come pick me up. Goodbye. I'm not doing this. They said, what? They're about to eat what? Put it where? No, they would be gone. Like, all right. I don't know what all this is. Take it away. Take it away. So if they're there, they're asking questions, they're trying to participate, even if they have a more crouchety kind of, you know, personality, this means that they care. Okay, they really care and they really want to learn. So don't feel like, if you're Cancer or Pisces, this reminds me like Pisces, Virgo, we can be like that, because in the moments where we're just having the most beautiful, you don't even need words kind of moment, as a Pisces, Virgo will chime in and be like, well, why are they doing this? Why are we out here? This doesn't make sense. And you're like, oh my gosh, Virgo, do you want to just massacre massacre my ecstasy? Like, well, can you just explain? Like, not right now. So try to just understand, you guys might have different ways of showing involvement and showing that you care about what's going on. And especially if they don't know, like if this is not their culture, or even if it is, but they don't know this ceremony or whatever, or this holiday, then they could feel like, no, I'm like, why are you upset with me? I'm just trying to, you know, find out. You might have to remind them a little bit. Okay, that's enough. Watch the attitude, crouchity butt. All right, write your questions down. I will answer them at a later time. Okay. They probably will too. Yeah, stillness, because this person's gonna feel like they are, I mean, they're very committed. They want to look good for you. They want to dress good. They want to be on their best behavior, opposite of number 1, letter A, group A. But so there's like all this aurora borealis around there, so they feel the energy. Again, they're very moved, but they also feel like, I can't move. I don't know what to do in this situation, right? This could be the holidays too, so they could feel like, oh my God, there's just so much family love around here, but I don't know everybody. I don't know. Can I sit here? Can I not sit here? Can I eat that? Can I not eat that? Like, you know, are we supposed to pray first? Are we not supposed to pray first? So even if it's like holiday dinner and like, you know, just kind of like the ceremonies that we make and the traditions we make around, you know, around the fire, opening gifts, things of that nature, they will just be so moved. I feel like the weather is going to be very beautiful, even if it starts raining or snowing or something, but they will just feel like, okay, let me sit pretty and not embarrass you, and let me not do anything wrong, because I'm so moved, but I don't know how much I'm allowed to participate and join in. So really making sure not to forget them as as you, you know, get into the spirit of things. You got spirit card and initiation. Remember to continuously involve them and let them know. You can sit here, yeah, you can, like, they're the kind of person they probably won't do anything, like if they're in your house, unless you tell them they can. And you might, if you're someone who's more laid back, that might bother you, but it's just because they were probably raised different, especially if they have like a lot of Virgo and stuff. They probably come from where, I don't know, can I walk in here? Like, can we wear our shoes in here? Can we sit? Is this a sitting living room? Or don't go in their living room. Like, they got questions, okay? They ain't trying to mess something up and embarrass you or themselves. We have Black Cat. A curious journey into the depths of the unknown, hidden so deep that only the brave will gracefully return with light in their eyes and shadow, leading home. So they will like it. I love that it's accepting the light and the shadow here. There could be beautiful candles, again, a lot of sparkling lights and stuff around, beautiful decorations. They will just tell you how gorgeous it is. They will love to make sure you get there and home safely. They're just going to be so loyal. Like, they will be so loyal, just like a little familiar to you. They'll just be your little shadow trailing you around, making sure everything's all right, and just, again, graceful. They're going to try to be very respectful and not embarrass you. We got intuition. You hold the answers, you know the truths. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. So again, they will feel, I feel like this person's actually very psychic. They could have a water moon, they could have a lot of Aquarius, Uranus energy in their chart, but I feel like this person, 23, yeah, like Air Jordan. He's in Aquarius. I feel like they are going to, like, if you're gathering for like Christmas or something, they're gonna feel your ancestors around, or they'll be like, is this your grandma over here? And they'll ask little things. It's because they're picking up this energy, and for them they might even translate it as common sense, depending on how woke they are, how earth sign they are, right? But I think they know that they be knowing things, right? And so they're just gonna feel open to all of that, and that it's just gonna amplify their curiosity. All Hallows Eve. So absolutely, literally, you're the only pile that got an actual holiday season. I used a few different decks that could pull, like the Seeds of Shakti has holidays in it, so it could actually show a holiday. And this is the only one that got an actual holiday on the card, number one. So yeah, this person, they really could. If you were like, well, my event is going out and we got to go get some graveyard dirt and do this and that. Oh, they got questions. They got questions. They might be like, can I just sit in the car? But they're going to go with you. They're definitely going to go with you, and they're going to try to grow from the experience and understand you more. And they just feel like you are just so attractive. If this is a romantic connection, even if it's like friendships, they just feel like they love the side of you they see come out. Like, her cheeks are getting all rosy and her third eye's popping. Like, she's just feeling so content. They're going to feel like that with you. Call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiven howl as you stomp your might through the ground. So they're like, I'm in your stomping grounds. I'm hearing you and, you know, your raw authenticity. You don't even care. Like, you ain't sorry, and I love it. Okay, let's see what else we got. We have the Seven of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Nine of Swords. Some of you, there could even be like, you guys could start roughhousing. Like, maybe your family tends to wrestle, you know, get game night, get loud, get hype. This person could get a little overwhelmed with that. It could cause them anxiety. I feel like this person comes from a home dynamic that maybe felt insecure, was very strict, or they were tough or even abusive. So just be aware again of that. I don't think they're trying to sit there and ride your coattails, but I think that they just really want to be careful. Like, it's making them think of other memories. You know, holidays and stuff can be sad for people. So they could also have lost somebody that they cared about, but they could also just be super stressed. Like, okay, let me not cause any trouble. Let me not make a mistake. And they could get a little, if they come, I feel like this person probably comes from a quieter home initially, and like once I think they warm up and they know people, they'll probably be out there with your cousins too, playing rough house and this and that. But at first, yeah, they'll join in. They'll join in, Page of Wands. But at first they might be like, oh shoot, I don't know what the dynamics are here, and it's gonna be a little bit nerve-wracking for them. The Emperor, yeah, so maybe they had some very strict upbringing. Eight of Swords, and so they're afraid to interact. The High Priestess. But once they know it's okay, then you'll see especially if they are a fire sign, they don't want someone to be like, oh, you're so bad, bad, you're so reckless. They probably were told they were like bad a lot and stuff coming up, so they're just like, okay, I remember when I used to go to church and I used to get called bad and I used to get in trouble. So they, you know, depending on what the event is that you're having, the holidays, the dynamics and stuff, the ceremony, they're gonna try, like, that's just their biggest thing. They have some really tough memories of being you know, maybe even like abused, you know, hit, grounded kind of stuff, if they were seen as misbehaving. We have the Eight of Pentacles, having to be very perfect. So yeah, just try to be compassionate with them, because I think once they get the vibe, they will match the vibe of whatever the house is and what the ceremony is. So if you're like, okay, well, we're very official, maybe for some of you this is even like a funeral or something. Like, I feel like this kind of person will go to a funeral with you. If you're like, I need someone to go with me, I can't go alone. And then if afterwards you're the kind of families where you guys celebrate after you mourn and things get loud and, you know, people are releasing stress, playing games, kikiing, karaoke, wrestling, whatever, they might have to adjust. But then once they know, oh, okay, this is okay, that's, I'm not gonna get in trouble, you know, they could be nervous about a father figure like he has a gun, okay, and a staff. So once they learn, like, oh, okay, you're not actually, like, I mean, if I act up or hurt your, you know, your family member, you'll get me, but otherwise you're just like pretend threaten me for now, they'll actually become very close to that person. So if you have a very crouchy like grandfather or father figure or something, or uncle that's just like the mean one, they'll end up being in the cut with that person. They will get along, okay? They really will. And it's probably because they recognize that energy from growing up themselves, so they can read it a little bit. Yeah, we have a King of Cups here, but in this one he's like a King of Wands too, so this could definitely be a person that has fire water dominance, especially Leo and Scorpio. That's the combo of these two cards. It could be where this person has like Aries Cancer, Aries Pisces, Aries Scorpio, or Sag with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or again Leo with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in their chart. And you'll see them unfurl, you'll see them grow into their energy. At first you might be like, oh my gosh, like I haven't seen the side of them, they seem so like insecure or, you know, whatever. And then once they feel like they got the approval and they feel like they know the dynamics, they'll be like, okay, cool, now I'm chilling. High Priestess reverse, yeah. So I feel like there'll be one part that's more serious and, you know, nostalgic, or we're crying because we were thinking about grandma or something, or we're having serious ceremony, and then there will be the time where it's like we can relax, and they'll be able to do both. We have a High Priestess upright and a High Priestess reverse. Okay, they will also even help clean up. They'll probably have to be told to put things down and stop trying to clean up, because they will stay up late, and they will be one of the last to go. They'll be vibing, and we have coffee and or chai tea here. Your soul is yearning for healing connection, so they will really like it. You are divine, you are connected. They'll feel like this is part of their soul tribe. Like, they'll get it, and they'll just feel like they're meant to be there, and that it was just a beautiful experience. This is so sweet. Your guys' card says, being seeking being. I enjoy tender narratives. So they're just gonna be sitting back there like when you watch a holiday movie and the family's like having a moment, and you're just like, oh, so sweet. That's how they're gonna be too. Yeah, they'll be very emotionally connected and spiritually connected to what's going on. So yeah, if this is one that you're trying to think about bringing into your family, or you want to have approval, you want your family and them to approve of each other, and so you're bringing them into like the whole holiday season intensely, or into ceremonial circles where you do things of that nature, I feel like they're gonna do great. And yeah, they're gonna feel at home. They really will feel at home. They'll just be really nervous at first, okay? So let's go ahead and see your cookie. I love their energy. Ah! The party's at the box. The party's at the box. So normally what I was telling the other groups is I crack mine in the bag and then open it gently, and then I, you know, take it out, and if I like it, I take a bite. So let me know how you open it. But this, I barely pulled it and it exploded everywhere. So I think this is the fun that you get after this connection happens and you feel comfortable. It's like, woo, party time. So it says, happy news is on its way to you. Yay. So let's do this and see if I can get it a little in focus. I don't know if it'll work, but so if anyone wants to screenshot it. Alright, so that is what I'm seeing. I hope you guys like this idea. I think it's a little unique, but I was just like, man, it's important to know, you know, if we can bring people home for the holidays, or if we can have them around our sacred ceremonies. Like, you know, if for me as a Pisces, you know, like if they can't connect with that, I can't really be with you. Like, you know, I have to at least at some point be able to incorporate you closer into important events like that. And you, again, you can't be someone who critiques the fact that I, you know, have ceremonies and I have holidays and they're sacred and they're beautiful and important, right? So yeah, I hope y'all liked it. Go ahead and let us know down in the comments what you thought. I hope you like all the uploads that are going. I already have like 3 more already in YouTube, just ready for whenever I want to post them pretty much. Just need some thumbnails and stuff. So I'm gonna keep going while I can and get ahead of things, okay? But I hope you guys have a wonderful, whenever you're watching this is a timeless video. And subscribe if you're here in a good way and you're new. Hey to our new subscribers, young bloods, and hey to our OG divine rebels. Have a good one. I'll see you on another one. Bye.